Okay, it's just live. No, it's not.
No broadcasting is going to be live.
Okay, it should be live already right now. Is it okay?
Do you want me to make everything?
Yeah. You want to? Got some?
Got some?
That could be your idea.
We're okay?
What did you say?
Are we okay?
Okay. Should be okay.
Can these guys sit in front? Okay. No.
Okay. You're live.
So, good morning, ladies, gentlemen, coders. So today we are gathered here to view the final project pitch of the January 2016 batch of Next Academy. So they all went through a 9-week bootcamp. Most of them did not have prior programming experience, and I watched them like suffer through the challenges. I've seen them like not shout, but like yell in frustration. I've seen them bang their heads against the wall literally many times. And then even though they went through so much adversity, they still carry on, and now they can actually build functioning web apps, which I'm proud to say is really there. If you look at the presentation, it's really good. So the theme of this presentation this time is food and beverage. Yes. So as for Malaysians, we're all very interested in food. True. Yep. Our catchphrase could be like "dah makan," which means "have you eaten?" So I'm pretty sure this industry is ripe for disruption. And so, without further ado, I'm going to call the first group to present their app right now.
Good morning, everyone. One thing he didn't mention, he watched us suffer, and he suffered with us. It's been a fun 9 weeks. So I'm going to skip the group introduction from the unit towards the end. I'm going to jump straight to the problem. One of my friends, we went to Nando's at Tropicana Mall, and the food came fast, service was good and everything. So until towards the end, so he had to pay. He made his payment, and he had to wait 10 minutes. Not to queue, but to get his change back. That's how crowded they were. And that's his experience. Our experience was the usual. It's peak hour, it's crowded because running this course, we all had to go lunch at the same time. So the restaurants packed. So our orders got mixed up, they got forgotten, then we came back late, we couldn't finish the challenges, and so we're like, hey, why not we just try to turn this around into our own project? So our solution is to digitize the current restaurant operations and payment system. And our idea is called Pay It. You say it fast enough, it's Pay It. That's the whole idea. So I'm not going to explain the app, I'm just going to demo for you guys.
Okay. So now, block A is right. This says that you go to a cashier, and the cashier puts all the orders for you, and now it's going to generate a bill for you. What's the difference between this bill and other bill is that you can choose to pay either on cash payment or just scan the QR codes. So for demonstration purpose, can I ask for a form, please? Just that you say, no, this is not a local machine. This is actually a real website that actually works. Okay, some of these volunteer their phone for me, like one face enough. I'll scan the QR code for you, and then we'll process to the payment. Don't worry, we haven't charged you anything.
Yeah. So this system is strictly on the restaurant side. The customer has no interaction with it. A waiter will come, take your order, call you through his phone or tablet, and when you make the payment, you do it through a QR code or through cash. Now, does anyone have a phone with a QR code scan?
Yeah, I believe they're most open source, right? Just any phone, please.
Does anybody have a phone with the Line app? Line app.
Line up. I just
Yep. Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. So I'm a customer. I'm the so you can't get the cashier. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here's the customer. Now, what next is doing that is taking a new order now. As you can see, it's inputting a table number, it's adding a food, which is pork noodle. It's ordering one orange juice. And now you submit the order. So what happened is you can view orders now. So now after view orders, you can notice the final view here, number 8. Alright. You generate view. Okay. The view image will come out. This is the receipt of the view. So now, Khalid, with our friend, will use his phone to scan the QR code.
scan the projector.
Can you try to scan it?
Yeah. It's your hands up. Start.
Trying this because I problem with this.
Or just
Yeah, we don't want to share them or things.
Very high
Yeah,
resolution.
yeah.
Thanks. Okay, this is my phone.
He's getting the QR code.
Yeah.
He's getting the QR code, and now imagine you're sitting at the table, you're done eating, and you can scan the QR code right from the table to pay. This will come up, and then you'll pay via credit card. So go ahead and enter your bill.
Our unique selling point here is, I'm sure you guys don't want to download a unique app each time you go and eat somewhere else. This way, no one has to download any app. You just use your app, just use a QR code scanner. Now, the Line messaging app is pretty popular. That has a built-in QR scanner code. Then we have Google Goggles as well. So you just need one app, and whichever restaurant that implements our system, that's it. You just scan the code. If you don't want to pay by credit card or PayPal, just use cash. It's fine. Our system supports it as well.
You can launch the webcam. You can show it.
Oh yeah, you can launch it
Yeah,
there.
launch the webcam and stream that.
How do you do this? Well, anyways,
Right,
Khalid,
so-
he paid, he scanned the QR code. You can either pay via PayPal or credit card, or if you want to do cash, you can pay via cash. So he's made the payment on his phone. And now on the pay order system, we can go to the order to see that it was successfully paid. Right here. The pork noodle orange juice has been paid, and the customer is happy, and the restaurant is profitable and happy. And you can see the order has been paid and completed at the bottom.
Right. So there's one more aspect that we thought of thinking about how to help this app with a better purpose in society. Is everyone familiar with this concept called pay it forward?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do good, you get good in return. So now to get Asians to donate as well, it's a big deal on its own. It's an achievement in its own right.
Yeah.
So those that are kind-hearted enough to donate, let's make their life a bit easier. Could you imagine if they want to pay for someone else's meal? They would have to go all the way in, go through the lineup, the jam, just to pay for someone else's meal. That sucks. So let's make it easier for them. Through this QR code, over the implements our system, they can print a QR code with the menu, put it outside their shop. And instead of going in and paying someone else's meal, you just stand on outside and you pay for it. Or you can even put a QR code on the social media side. So to help someone out, you don't have to get out of your house on, there's no excuse. So pay it now becomes pay it forward. Huh? Lastly, we are Team Stash. So I have a mustache, David, so we all have mustache. I'm Hart, that's Nate, Adrian, and I. I'm Khaled. Thank you very much.
So now if you have guys any questions, you can ask me. Okay. Any question that you may have? Good.
Any questions?
Any questions for the team? No?
Yeah. What's the revenue model?
We'll charge the restaurants a monthly subscription. So we haven't moved us percentage yet, but seeing how good our app is, probably 70%.
I think 80%.
Anything else?
What is the hardest part of building this app?
The colors, couldn't decide which. Implementing the QR code.
You have to design a man.
And then to get it fast to the URL,
Okay.
because the longer the URL, the bigger the code had to be. So
Yeah.
at one point, it was only about the whole web page.
So he asked me.
Yeah, actually makes sense to me for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I really like your app. It looks really nice and clean. It looks really, really professional.
Can you actively update your orders? Like you order once, then you order again, make updates for this.
Yeah, sure. So in the menu, you can see the open orders, closed, and then the food orders. This is where the kitchen sees the orders come in and they say, okay, make pork noodle. Once they make it, they just click done. Same thing with the drink orders. You can update, you can add new food, add new drinks, you can add new users. And so what you said, like, can you edit the order? Yeah, you can go over here and then edit and change the order. Let's say someone says, oh, I don't want water anymore, I want Coke instead. You can edit the order as well. Yep.
Yeah. Since the physical receipt has actually been entered into the registry table. Sorry, just the physical receipt actually has to be considered.
That depends on the restaurant. If the restaurant wants to use like an iPad, they can just, some restaurants have iPads on the table. Or if they don't want to use iPads or some type of technology like that, they can print the receipts if they want. Yep. It's kind of, it's flexible depending on the type of restaurant and what they want to do. And so it's a solution for all types of restaurants from small to big. So
Can you split your orders for the specific table?
put the order to like different receipts.
Yeah, but we are going friends, so normally we put that.
Yeah, you can do more than one order per table. So if you want to have separate bills, usually you say, hey, you want this in separate bills, and you just do different orders for the same table. Yeah.
Well, this is obviously a billing management software. So I wondering, do you have, are you going to add anything for, if you could, for table management as well? So want to manage, the restaurants to manage the X number of tables they have. Are you doing anything for that as well?
What do you mean by manage the table?
For example, you have 10 tables. And I see from your tables segment over there, you have a series of tables as well. Whereby are you planning to do something whereby you start off with the app having 10 tables for Nando's, for example, and then you move forward rather than this looks like a ad hoc thing. If I have ordered, then it'll be a but are you doing anything for table? Sorting out by table?
I mean, you can sort it by table, like you can sort it by food, drinks, stuff like that. Depends on the restaurant. The second phase of this is to implement an overlay where a restaurant will have restaurants like from a top-down view, and then they're able to select which table based on that and the price and stuff, and you can click that and see the bill for it. But we didn't do that here because this is just the first phase of it. And plus, it will depend on the restaurant layout and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Feed the homeless.
Okay, smile, guys. Smile for him.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shady. So you guys really know when I said they were creating awesome apps. So what makes it even more incredible is they only started last Monday. So they basically created this in 10 days. So this shows what proficiency they have after the 9-week weekend. So now we will show you the next app. Dennis.
While waiting for them to set up, right, you can look at the feedback form. So we give feedback while it's still fresh in your mind, the first group. All right. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming. Have you ever been a host? I know some of you are hosting an event, but then you have a problem now. You know who you're gonna get to cater the food. You don't know how to cater the food, and then you do a Google search, and Google search isn't that helpful at all. Or it can be the average person has a passion for food. You're good at cooking, and you want to share your passion and make an income from your passion. So, let me introduce you to my chef. I'm trying to solve the problem where people who is good at cooking and passionate about cooking wants to make an income out of it, and users who's hosting an event, but then they do not know where to get reliable chefs from. So we connect these people in an Uber-like manner, like an Airbnb manner, and we offer them 3 values. So the first one is flexibility. So users, they don't have to go and do the really tough work, the hassle for searching for chefs. You know, who should I get? Is the person trustworthy? All they have to do is just sign up in our website, create a free account, post up the event, and then the chef will go and look for the events, and then they'll bid for the event. So maybe like you say, I want Chinese food or whatever, then the chef will say, okay, I can do this job for 1,000. Then you can choose to accept the offer or reject the offer. And as for chefs, and we use the term chefs for anyone who's good at cooking and want to share a passion, and then they just can go and look for these events, and then just a few clicks, they get a job. And then we ensure that they have a better dining experience where both the host and the chef gets to rate each other after the event. So you know whether the chef is reliable or the user is a good host. And then we provide a richer dining experience where users get to host any events with any type of food they want with a wide level of chefs we have in our system. And how you plan to make money from this website is you can take 15 to 20% of every transaction between the users and the chefs. Now I will pass to Khalid to demonstrate how that works.
Okay, now we will show you like a small demonstration of our website. You go to create an account, and after you have to go to your first name. Let's say my name is Chef. Oh, my second name is Ugu, and you put your name and your phone number and your nationality on. And you sign up. After you sign up, my name is
Password doesn't match.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. After you sign up, you have to go to your mail and confirm your account. After you log in, you will come to the main page. In the main page, if you are a normal user, you can create your own event here. Like you can put the name of event, the date, time, the location, and what it will be one, number of your case, or for the demonstration purposes, I will show you, because I already created an account before as a normal user. You can sign up here as a chef if you are a chef and you're interested to do some business. So you can put description like I am a food chef. Specialty, you have to pay your user ID and like experience around 1990s. So after you save, of course you have the ability to edit your web and you can edit like normal. It's Next Academy Network.
No, don't refresh. Yeah.
Actually, I just go to language because I don't know the language more. It's okay. This is, you sign up as a chef, you can go and see the events. So when you go and see the events, there is another user called, which is this one, you can see the photo here. He created an event here. He called like Next Academy, this is the starting line and design, how many guests, or the location, okay, the type of food, and it has some description here. So you can go here, after you click on events, it will show you all the events available for you as a chef. So you can click and you can say, I can do this for you for like 1,000 and like really, oh yeah. This is like the message. So can you create that user if they go to the events, they can see like there's a chef called Kuku, he already like is interested to do this event for me. So he will go there and he will say, of course if you have many offers, you will choose the many and you can choose which is the best for you. And you can just click here like I want this chef. And you can go and view his profile here. You can hit the way like where you can vote for it. Like, you can give your feedback. If you go here, this is the chef, and this is our like chatting system. So that if they can add anything, or you can chat for anything or something like that, they can use it. And that's it. Enjoy your food. Any questions?
Why does the chef have to give password every details?
It's just for security. Nobody can edit your profile until he has the password.
Okay, so that's a, yeah, okay. Next question. Food is all about pictures. Saying you're a good chef doesn't. I mean, do you have a feature where I could upload my top 10 dishes or and under my profile?
That's in future. I can create like maybe like albums and like for example you host or you do, you can just upload the photo the same like when you upload it.
Okay. That's one. In your business model, the bid is including the raw materials.
That's what like when you confirm we do for this like other you can check like is it from you the raw material or I have to do it okay because some people even like the windows like some people they follow the halal food and halal
Yeah.
so it's based on that.
Fourth question. Obviously, you handle. I thought of this business model. That's why. Fourth question. Obviously, you have to be prepared for pre-orders. What's your cut-off time? It's not specified here. I mean, you have the event time, but you don't have a cut-off time for a bid to be placed. Let's just say I am a customer. I have an event. So the event is tomorrow. There needs to be a 24 hours or 48-hour cut-off time. For example,
that's what become the type of the chefs. If he's really good, maybe he has some assistants like him, he can do this event. So that's why he offered his offer, like I can do for you. Maybe he put like extra price. So it's been like the other user ways like the chef.
So you can open there's no restriction on it's a 30-pack thing, so you have to give
Actually maybe like the next version you by yourself if you're really like in the tight time, you can search for chef in your area and you can just start chatting with him, I want this, you can do it or not. Something like that.
Another person come on.
Who is going to wash the dishes?
We're gonna
Yeah, do you offer the?
You can wash the dishes.
Yeah.
After we chat, you can agree if who's washing or bring it up. If you want, you can like I can put your name here and you can do this job.
Is any user can join as long as passion for food and he can cook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how can he handle an event, let's say for 50 people? How is he going to do it?
Okay, after you vet the person.
Sorry.
After they agree to vet the person, right? You see what capable of doing it.
Are you going to say
Well, there's someone have to provide staff, someone have to provide equipment.
Yeah,
You can't cook from his house for 50
That's on the chef side. The chefs do all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, do you have a special profile for, let's say, catering companies? Because obviously, what you can say, 50 people probably best to get a Do you have that kind of option?
Yeah, the chef can sign up as a company.
As a company, yeah.
Because if all your customers are event, people are hosting event, then there's no point for the single person. Like, sure. That's like simple.
That's what we want to see.
It's like nobody can get anything.
Another one. Where is your review system in this?
As my friend mentioned, we will get like 20% transaction or like
No, not review.
Like a rating system.
That's just come with the ad rating system.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
It's okay. I will see you after like class. A question from this side? No.
What about the payments? You have it inside the app, or how do you pay for membership?
We expect this question. Now we just cash. We didn't like have like a payment like system.
But will you eventually introduce it?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have one more question?
Yeah, ask.
Yeah. Do you do any background check for your chef?
Yeah, they have to register with their IC.
If you sign up as a chef after your normal user, after you sit down and become a chef, like same people they go and sign for other websites, like if you migrate or something, you have to keep some identity, right? You have to do this for safety purposes. Because you will come to people's house, right? Yeah, that's for sure.
Do you get to, when you are doing background check, do you get to try their food?
Yeah. You screen that before you.
Do you screen their food before you let them in?
Yeah.
Yes. We will.
Okay, I want to join your company.
Are you a good cook?
No.
I'm just
gonna eat.
I have one question. Do you have a function that works in tandem? Like you create one event, then you can create a second event that links to the first event, like for different chefs. Like you want, like you want a main course, then you want a dessert chef, and so on and so forth.
Sure.
Yeah, but do you like want the other chef, like because they're sharing a kitchen, so you're using the same space to prepare your food and all that kind of issues?
I think that would be up to you. Yeah. The user has to notify, like, hey, I got a chef coming in. So you're gonna use that to contribute both chefs.
Alright. So you can put it under his event, like in the event description, and say it is for the price of this dessert and this call. Cool.
Come on guys. So why don't you guys on it back on? Like have it back on.
I need to connect again.
This should have got
7, 4.
19.
I will tell you when you think it's okay.
Okay.
What? Okay. No. Quickly before
1, 2, 3. Okay.
One here. Freestyle. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1. Yeah, another style. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Thank you. Well, really, sitting at home and a chef coming to cook for you, that, my friends, is a programmer's dream. So, like, if you notice, like for every presentation, there are always like questions about features. So yeah, that is a feature of a web app. It's never done. You always have more ideas, something to add. And that's one thing that makes web development really, really exciting. And you know what else is exciting? The next presentation, which is now up next.
Yep. So you need someone to back on it. Or you can just borrow someone's laptop.
Okay, now you can give feedback for the second group. It's all about eating.
It's everything about
Time to eat.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, I was eating. Be my chef. Imagine the chef you someone overseas. You handle the flights and accommodation. I rather fly to the place. You go, you get your pizza.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
So yeah, we're time to eat, and basically the problem we're trying to solve is the problem that you probably face every single day, which is where do I go to eat? So the thing is, sometimes you don't even know what you want to eat. Do I want Chinese food? Do I want mamak food? Do I want seafood? Do I want desserts for lunch? You don't know. So the thing about this is that we are revolutionizing the way people decide to eat. So the thing is, how can you know where to eat when you don't even know what you want to eat? So what we're going to do is that once you sign up, you can create a group and add members. The members can be your colleagues, your friends, your arch enemies. You just have to know their username. And then you can ask different types of questions. For example, what do you want to eat? And give a list of options, say burgers, seafood, desserts. Or you can ask the budget. You can ask where you want to eat. Do you want to eat here? Do they want to fly to Singapore? You can even ask random questions like, hi guys, which Pokemon do you think is the best Pokemon? If you want. And then you can vote for your choices. After that, everyone votes. So you know how sometimes you have group messages like Facebook or WhatsApp, and someone says, guys, where are we going to eat? And then you wait forever for a reply. Nobody replies, and then you send 100 messages back and forth. So this eliminates that problem, because your voting results are updated in real time. And let's say you really need to go and decide to eat right now, and someone hasn't voted yet. Well, then you can just use the latest voting results, and then you can find the best place to eat. So we decided not to reinvent the wheel in terms of creating our own database. So you can use our website to search Yelp, and then you can see all the results in a Google Maps. It's pretty cool. Trust me. So you need to sign up first, right? So yeah, you can sign up here or you can click the get started, either one. So we're gonna sign up. This is not actually my email, so if you send that email to it, it will go to me. So you've signed up already, okay? And so now basically you can create a group, and then you can name the group. Let's say let's have lunch at cooling course descriptions when we can't decide how. So members, you can add members by their usernames basically. So let's say I want to have lunch at 1. So I'm adding his username, so I already know his username. And then create group. And so we have here, and there are 0 questions because we haven't asked questions yet. So I can create a question. Oh wait, sorry. So I can view my groups and I can see all the groups I am a member of. And let's say I want to edit the group, i.e. add more users. So let's say suddenly I'm like, oh, we should ask Huisin along. So I'll ask Huisin, and you can add the user, and it will say successfully added Huisin to the group. So this is the name and this is the username. Because some people usernames are not the same as their names. And let's say I accidentally try to add some nonsense username, it will say cannot find this user. Pretty cool, right? And let's say I accidentally try to add Man again. Maybe my brain's fried. And it will say this user already belongs to the group. So mine doesn't get added twice, which means he only has 1 vote. That's good. So then we go back to create question, and I can say, what should we eat? And let's say I have a list of options here, and I can do say type of food. And we created 1 question. Let's create another question. Where should we eat? And location. As you can see, other is for any random thing you might want, like your favorite Pokemon. I don't know. So now we can vote basically. And okay, so I'm going to vote for mine, and Grace is going to vote for hers, and Man's going to vote for his. Okay. Okay. So we're going to submit our votes. And it's pretty cool. So it shows you whether you voted, it shows you how many people have voted, so some people don't vote, yeah. And then it shows you the number of votes for each option. So now you know where you want to eat and all that sort of thing. And it's pretty democratic too. Yeah. So basically, then after that, now that you know what you want, you can actually search for it. So burger won just now at Petaling Jaya. So we search for it. And this is the cool part. So basically what happens is our site goes to Yelp and asks for the details, comes back, and it formats it like this. So as you can see, the Google Maps here, it actually takes all the location one by one in an array. So your each dot map is going to become really, really useful. And it will put all the latitudes and longitudes here. And if you click on it, it shows you the name and a bit of snippet text, which is the first review on Yelp. Quite cool, right? And then you can zoom in, zoom out. So then you can go down. And so this data is directly from Yelp. So as I said, we're not reinventing the wheel. We are taking data that's already out there, reviews from users, so you can see here. And so we've got the essential stuff for you, the picture, this, which if you click, you will go to Yelp's website. Categories, so you can also research, let's say you want a burger place that also serves salad, and that's the address. So yeah, pretty cool. And not all of them have phone numbers, but if they do have phone numbers, they will show up here. So that's your if else, if phone number exists, print phone number, else don't do anything. Aha, it works. It has users, I'm telling you. So you can do this, or you can go and search for something else again. So yeah, that's the really cool part about it. And then so landing page, which is basically where people come. So yeah, we have the get started where you can click to sign up should you wish. This is a basic explanation of what happens. These are actually not pictures, they're fonts, it's awesome. And then these are types of food, the about us, and then we have testimonials that see it scrolls. Yeah, pretty cool. And then so what's a website if you don't get user emails to advertise your stuff too? So you can key in your email and then it'll actually save your email and can send it to you later. So So yeah.
Questions from the audience? How do you decide just now? Because everyone chose like one of each.
For purposes of presentation, we pre-plan what we're going to vote for.
Alright.
Yeah, and you can also change your vote. I didn't have time to show that.
Okay.
But you can only vote once, basically.
Change your votes or vote the second time?
So you can change your vote, meaning you would have 2 votes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are the options predetermined like burger?
No, we are not. I did it really fast, but what happens is that if you go to create a question, so it's a bit fast, sorry. So you type your question here, right? And then you separate your options with commas. So option 1, comma, option 2, comma. So if you remember from Ruby, you have like a dot split thing. So you can split it on the comma, and then you can dot each, and each of them can go into the array.
So basically keywords you search online for online database.
Pardon?
You use keywords to search on online databases.
Yeah. So basically, when you go to the part here, fine. Yeah. So basically, you just use whatever you want. So because the thing is that sometimes it's like you don't even know what you want to eat. So this helps you to decide what it is first, and then you search for it. Because as opposed to just keying in "I want lunch," you can be more specific. And it's also easier than to scroll through a bunch of messages and be like, how many people say they wanted this type of thing? So yeah.
I want a question.
Just two. First, business model, I need a rate. Second, do you use a gem for printing out the search results on Yelp? How do you API or do you use a gem?
Sure, okay, so I'll answer the second first because that's easier. For Yelp, yes, we use a gem, but you can use the API also. However, due to time crunches, we decided to use a gem.
What's the gem called?
I can message it to you later. Sorry, it's not clear at me right now.
Okay,
for Google Maps, we just use API. You can also use a gem, but Google Maps is much easier. So yeah. Yes, much faster with API. And as for business model, so right now we are thinking basically more to gain traction. So no real business model yet, but maybe next time in the future, it'll be something like user can only create a group of up to say 20 people, which works for most people. But if you want a like big gathering, then maybe you pay like a small subscription fee, something like that. And then the other thing is that because this is essentially sort of voting come search app, you could pivot the business model. So perhaps next time you could use it as voting for other things, and maybe there could be revenue models there as well.
Don't tend to look into booking the tables.
Perhaps.
Booking with pay for.
Perhaps. Perhaps. I mean, there are already a lot of good booking apps out there, including Pay Forward. So since ours is more focused on like the whole like voting and deciding sort of thing, so we could sort of outsource it, like how we outsource the database to Yelp. Yeah, so it's like symbiotic relationship and all that.
Sweet, thank you.
No, we actually Khalid, I believe. Question? Okay.
Do you cater the question to the message? Let's say, for example, if I'm going to Malacca, I write a new friend there, then I want to know what to do in Malacca, then how should I start the question?
That will be more of a Quora type question, or like where you post on a message board where anybody can answer, right? I think, unless you wanted to ask specific groups of your friends. So this is sort of more like you already know who you're going with, that sort of thing. I think for your question, we don't really serve that use case because it's more of a I'm going to Malacca or like general recommendations. So that's more of a Quora question or Australia Google. But maybe like once you guys have gone to Malacca and then you guys decide like, what type of food you should eat in Malacca, then you use this.
Sorry, last one. On your search results, does it go any further? Can you see the person you would click my burger lab?
Yeah, see, it goes to the Yelp website.
Okay. So yeah, if you don't do it from your Windows, you have to leave the app.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's say if you went to a burger, okay, if you're in this place, are you convinced from your heart by listing all the burger places you can solve the way to eat? Because you still are faced with the selection shop.
Second round.
Second round of voting, correct? Or we were thinking of doing this, we didn't have the time that you could click the search bar, let's say burgers in Matahari Jaya, and then you know how Google has the I'm feeling lucky. So yeah, you could click that, it sends you to a random thing. Yeah, we didn't have time to do that, but something like maybe dot shuffle or something to see the Ruby algorithms. They come in handy.
Last question? Yes?
Does each of your question have like a time span? How long does the question last of the
It lasts indefinitely, so unless you delete the group, it's there. So the good part is that you can check the books at any time. For
example, I have one today, then I have another, like, okay, today is solved, voted, and then what about the next day, and then you have the same question again.
Right, oh, you want to have the same question. Yeah, I guess you do that in the future model, like basically the votes clear after, say, midnight at your time zone, and then the next day it has the same question again. Yeah, that would be a good idea for next time. So we basically need to run an automated job that will clear. I know you can do.
Actually, how you feel way into your question is a bit redundant because nobody's going to ask what your favorite Pokemon is. Just
That's true.
So does it feel like the way you narrow down to the rest of everyone will always go through where to eat first, what to eat, then of the choices, what now, and they'll always go through the same cycle.
That's true, but so yeah, it will work if we only wanted to cater restaurants, but since startups, they iterate quickly, so just in case you wanted to pivot to another model and go for something else, so that's why the question type option exists. Like if we decide like, okay, we're really going to focus on F&B, then yes, we will do as you're saying, then you don't need to create a question type, it'll just be like what you say, the flow. Yeah.
Go back to your main page. Smile, guys. Okay. Smile, guys. Alright.
Alright, look over here. We're gonna shoot pies, huh? 1, 2, 3. The first one. Okay, the second one. Take a look here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, freestyle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I believe this app is very, very useful because as a programmer, the hardest things are making things and deciding when to eat for lunch. So yeah, so when you guys look at this app, it's all completed. But I wish you could see like how they struggle through creating the app, how they learned. Because when they started, there was a lot of things they did not know, and how they learned as they went. So I personally believe that that is the best part of the bootcamp. You learn how to figure things out yourself. Yes. So yeah, that's just what my message is. So have you all filled out your Google Forms? They forget. Did you fill up your Google Forms?
Give them the link again.
Yes. So please take 5 minutes to fill up the Google form, the feedback, any feedback, ideas, or voting that you have. And after that, you will have like general feedback from Jeremy. Thank you very much.
It's on our page.
Yeah, it's
Facebook page.
Oh, 11 viewers.
Wait for that.
Okay, I tell you the Yelp experience. For Google Maps, you just Google Maps API. You can also use the
So, yeah. That's it. If you guys ever need help with launching your idea or your app or whatnot, you can always hit me up in the C and me on Facebook. Jeremy on. Okay? So that's it. Thanks, guys.
So thank you for that wonderful advice, Jeremy. So I like to ask like each group, technically, what was the most challenging part of building the app?
Maybe we can start with the
like fixing marriage conflicts and stuff. I think that was a learning experience. It was quite painful at times.
Messing up each other's code.
Yeah.
Yes, so to the March batch, you will learn Git in the coming weeks, so please learn it well. Please. Next.
What's the question again?
What is the technically the most difficult thing?
I guess the same.
Yeah.
Actually, this question, if you ask it at the beginning, like, okay, we were like at the same this version before, and we saw the biggest batch. Oh wow, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you use form? How do you use Google? Like, oh my goodness, after times I will not be able to do this. But now, if you ask me, like, when the other things are, oh, it's easy, I can do it. So it depends what time you're asking me this question, like, nothing.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
If you asked us 4 weeks ago, we would say everything.
Yeah. So
First time you introduce GitHub up, it's still there, right? Like, do this, do branch, do all this stuff. Like, oh.
Yes. So March batch, please listen to what Khalid said. Khalid, you want to repeat it again?
Recording, so
Yes. Every time. So yeah. So like as a developer, you're always gonna find things you don't know. You're always gonna struggle. You're gonna figure things out. You always feel not smart. So just remember that's normal. I feel not smart almost hourly. So I've been coding for almost a year, and I feel not smart always often. Yes, Khalid.
Just one small thing. Each time you have to keep in your mind, like, I'm learning something new. So it's like, it's always like it will be difficult, or I don't know. You have to make research, you have to do that. Like, not like get it right from the first time. Just remember, like, something new for you, so you'll be fine.
Yes. Did I tell you guys Khalid is my favorite student?
Oh, I think
So yes, so that's what I said. It's very important for you guys to learn how to figure things out for yourself, because we won't always be here to guide you. So that
Google is your best friend,
yes,
right?
Google Stack Overflow is your best friend. So yeah. So please learn how to figure things out. So and
the mentors also like Google, you know. You have to just go and ask.
Khalid is no longer watching. So and the final group. Which part was most difficult?
Wow. What she said?
Like, I think the hardest part is learning your working style and learning how you learn how to coach. Because some people learn better from documentation, some people learn better from video, some people learn better from talking to other people, some people learn better from reading textbooks. So like everyone's going to have a whole bunch of problems to run into. So that's why it's like what Khalid said, it depends when you ask. But at the end of the day, it comes down to solving the problem, like whatever it is, even if it's a Google form, and how you learn it. So I think the hardest part is actually getting the fundamentals, i.e. your fundamentals of Ruby, of Rails, of JavaScript, HTML. Make sure these are solid before you leave the course as much as possible, because then you won't have people 8 hours a day to ask questions to. So basically ask as much as possible so that you'll be independent as possible after that. And really learn your learning style, know your own learning style basically.
Thank you very much.
You have a new favorite student.
So yeah, but you have to figure out how you learn best and stick to it, although it's good to experiment. So
And get as much sleep as possible.
yeah, sleep is your friend. Do not replace sleep with coffee, it does not work. So, do you have anything to say, or do you have any questions to ask the senior president? Because today is your last day.
Are they
Today's your last
planning
day.
to go out in the market now? I mean, out of these 3 groups, what are your plans afterwards?
You're gonna sleep first. Then we'll think about it. But we still have an exam to do. Whether we're gonna actually go to production, that remains with my team. We haven't actually fully discussed that.
Yeah.
It's not really a useful answer to your question. Sorry.
Are you interested in taking their app?
As a business, I like take it off their hands.
Yeah, we can put them later.
Side note, it's patented, so don't try to copy it. It's too guys.
When I go back, just make
Any more questions?
Do we come over here now since they're gone tomorrow?
It's okay, I couldn't say last batch, like, okay, the last day I'll go there, like. I was like excited there.
Well, that remains to be seen. Like.
I won't say that. I guess if you we don't want to hold you guys back in your challenges, you can go back to your challenges. If you want, we're just gonna share the result of the itinerary match. You're welcome to stay, but you can go back to the challenges. Thank you very much for your vote.
I can just leave this here. This was here to begin with. So I take this back.